Good morning, everyone. Here we are to our weekly forecast, our weekly readings. We do weekly readings with tarot, oracle, and my mediumship abilities. So I pick up on things, I pass them along. My name is Jade. I am the Violet Sage, and I'm a Reiki Master Teacher, psychic medium, author, and spiritual minister. So I do many different things. And of course, I'm a creator and healer of many different modalities. So if ever you really need a healing too, we do send it over the airwaves. And we are going to be doing a Reiki class tomorrow, Reiki level 1. So if anyone is in the listening area, in Baraboo, Wisconsin, that you can actually join us and take the class tomorrow, but I do need to know today if you are interested. We do have 2 signed up. One's doing a refresher because he's a Reiki master, and I always give the Reiki master teachers an ability to attend classes so they can see how it's done, see how to teach, and how to give attunements. It's a really cool, high energetic thing that everyone should take advantage of if possible. Hello, Nia. Welcome. Well, Nia, what I do is I give the weekly message first. That is for everyone, which I highly recommend everyone listen to because it usually speaks volumes to everyone. And then I will have that portion of the show here where I tell everybody to go ahead and pass along their questions. But people who donate get to go first. And if you didn't get in for some reason, you can always write me at thevioletsage@aol.com that you see there below under the date. And you can put reading in the subject line, and it will be sure that I can find your emails because I get so much junk mail that it could easily get lost. All right, so here we go. I know there's only 2 people, and we're normally here on Sundays, but because I have a Reiki class tomorrow, we are doing it today. And next week is going to be our drawing week where we do the contest drawing. So if anybody makes donations, it gets you an entry to win a free reading. And depending on what you donate, also, we extend your reading here. So instead of just getting a chance getting 1 card, you can get 3, 5, even more than that. So more detailed reading for you if you make donations. It doesn't have to be a lot, but everything is appreciated. All right, so I know normally I don't sign on until 10, so I was given a couple of minutes for some people to actually sign on and get in here. Just making sure everyone can hear me okay, because I didn't take the time to test my the volume, the microphone. All right. So I had some time because I was actually early today. So I pre-pulled the cards for today, so it'll make things go quicker. So I should hopefully have more time to get to all of you. But what I did is I picked more cards, so you'll have more information for the week. And this is for everyone. Okay. All right, Spirit. As we have to show and tell everyone what do they need to know for this week of March 19th, 2022. For those, here's the date over here. And right here is where you can write me at thevioletsage@aol.com. And if you make donations, that's also the same email address you would send the donations to, unless you're on Cash App, and that would be the Violet Sage, the $, the Violet Sage. All right. So the first card today is Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is someone that's being brave and bold and pushing forward. What's scary to other people may not be scary to you, or it's just something that you have to do, so you're pushing forward on something. And well, like I said, being brave is the thing that comes to me here. Page of Wands. Wands in themselves are doers, or things that negotiations or work or even hard work or projects, those sort of things. All right, Nia, I won't take questions until I get to that portion because so many people end up leaving the show in the middle. So it's not until I say I'm going to go ahead and move on to the personal part of it that you can post your question. This way I know you're still here and listening. All right. In other words, I'm wasting reading on somebody that disappears. Have that happen. All right, so let's see. We're straightening this out a little bit. There we go. Okay. So again, the Page of Wands. It is accomplishing amazing feats that other people just wouldn't do or can't do. And I'm going to move this aside. Okay, next card. And with that, I found it was interesting since I pulled them all out prior to. There's another one. Where is it? Oh, yeah. We got the Knight of Wands too. So I'm not sure if I'm going to read this right side up or upside down. So as we got the Page of Wands, we got the Knight of Wands. So this is negotiations, getting things done. Be the doer this month. You have to do the doing or the doing won't get done. And the Knight, again, the Knight is kind of like someone coming to the rescue, but nobody's coming to the rescue but yourself. So if you don't work on the project, you may not get anywhere. This is because of the reversed aspect of it. But we'll go ahead and put it right side up so you can see it a little clearer. So the Knight of Wands. Kind of living to the beat of your own drum. You have to be careful of how you're thinking and utilizing your time and information. You have the power, but it feels like maybe the power is being robbed from you if it was reversed. So see where it is that you fit in that card. I pulled this one first because it goes hand in hand. This is going to get buried along the way because I have other bigger cards to pull up first. Then we have the angel cards. Angel of Vision. Someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. So someone may be holding something back. It could be a boss. It could be, in my instance, could be like the owner of the homestead, or it could be friends or your significant other. What does your gut tell you? Somebody is not revealing the whole story. So making sure you're doing the work and you're looking into things. I know, be brave, be bold. You got to get the doing done. It's like no one's going to do it for you if you don't do it. All right. And we have the fairy realm, and we have Duira, the healer, nourishment, nurture. So you could be the nurturer, the one that you need nurturing, need to heal the situation, heal the land, heal your mind, and healing other people. So it's like focusing on healing this week. I want the words, the month wants to come out. So I'm saying that maybe focusing on healing a situation, your heart, your mind, others. Maybe this is, if you're a healer, this is going to be a big time that people are going to need it because there's so much going on, so many decisions to be made, people stepping forward. All right. The next card. This is our Divine Circus. And this is Ra, Ra, Ra. Check that out. Now, Ra is usually the sun god. So these are more like the Egyptian based here. So, I'm letting Spirit talk to me right now. The attitude that you put into things, the energy that you're putting into things can make things golden, kind of like having the Midas touch. Feeling pretty powerful in your position right now, as you should. I'm just seeing what else I get from it. I know that gold is just amazing. That's a really, really good sign for this card. Oh, like, where did I put the book? Number 10. So I'm going to read to you. And number 10 is Good morning, Mama. Good morning, Dreamweaver. I don't even know if I've said that before. Ooh. 10. All right. Have you had enough of the dark side of life? Fear, doubt, uncertainty, anxiety, frustration, and believing that you cannot manifest your dreams are signs you've been in the darkness too long. It's your time to step out of the darkness and into the light. That is amazing. You know, this moving ordeal has been extremely stressful for me. Not wanting to leave, but then I started to look forward to it. And then things started to, it was like a house of cards. It felt like there were so many issues. But then a lot of times when people sell places, there are a lot of issues. So now it's just like the first card said, doing the work, finding out what you can. And I'm doing all that. Is there help out there? Is this going to be a burden on me, or am I going to get assistance with things? Or, again, negotiate. Not thinking you're going to fail, but negotiate. Maybe things will actually turn out way better than you thought. But test your gut. Is it worth it? How attached are you to the project? Is there something bigger and better that you wanted to move forward on? I mean, there's so many questions you need to ask yourself, but it does feel like it's time to come out of the darkness and have courage and faith in yourself and push forward and know you can get things done. And that's all the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands. It's all the strength and negotiations, and they're right side up. So this is a really good thing. Good morning, Auntie Barb. So negotiate, start to create, get that mental capacity kicked into gear. Don't push things to the wayside. You have to be the doer, or the doing won't get done. All right, so next card. Okay, next card is the Voyage. Now, the Voyage means there's travel, journey. Could be that you're going on vacation. Could be that you're moving. It could be that you're undergoing a major passage in your life. Also, it could even be just a trip by car. Could be that you're actually going on maybe a vacation. So check out what this means for you, but it does seem like if you were putting out a hold and saying, well, I don't know if I should take a vacation now, maybe I should wait. And it sounds like maybe you should. This could also represent you moving on from a job or something to this effect where you weren't sure what to do, if you should stay or go. So I hope that helped answer those questions for those of you who've had that question. All right. Interesting. I normally have my phone right by my side, so I'm gonna have to walk away in a minute here once I get to the stone. All right, we have the Desert card, the Vision Quest. This means you really need to take that inward journey to know which direction you're going. As I have found out, it's like no one can answer certain questions and details for you. You have to really go with your gut. What does your gut tell you? How do you really, really feel about it? Sometimes it's not getting the influence by other people, or you gather them all, then you go off to a quiet place and see how you feel. Because ultimately, it's going to be your path, your destiny. So go on that vision quest. That might be what breaks things free. Can someone check and see where my phone might be? Maybe I won't have to get up. All right. So then the next card is, this is our Rumi card. This is shining the light upon the earth, out into the ethers, whatever you want to call it. You can get your inspiration, you can get your information and your energy details from the outer limits. Anybody remember that? show. So it's out there. The answers are out there. It's a seek and you shall find kind of thing. The light is very powerful within you, and you are connected. You can get, I mean, it's coming from, it's out to the others, out to the earth. I mean, it is a nice little exchange going on there. Okay. The impossible made possible. Love creates infinite openings in the dark sky and shutters the earth with its magnitude. We get this card a lot, you know that? The human heart knows everything envisioned can manifest according to divine timing and grace. Yet the mind does quake with fear and at times will not listen to the heart. Is there any limit to the resources of the heavens? No. The divine has unbounded access to all that is and all that is yet to be. Trust the generous divine presence in your own heart. What does your heart tell you? Again, I know I am not the only one going through the push and pull match. Sorry. And, you know, people care about you. They love you. They're trying to help point you in the right direction. But that's why it's so important to go inward and doing that little vision quest, because you have to see, what does your heart and gut tell you? Because only your body really knows the truth of the questions that affect you and your life, your destiny, your possibilities. So sometimes if people, it's hard to discern yourself, using a pendulum can also help, because a pendulum is an extension of yourself. It vibrates to the vibration of your body, and your body, your inner knowing, not consciously, but subconsciously, your body knows all the answers to all the questions. It's very interesting. All right. And we're going to go ahead and do the stone for the day, and that's fluorite. And fluorite is a great stone for new coming in, strength, looking forward to change, transformations. Fluorite helps to bring the happiness and joy back into your life. Fluorite's really an awesome stone. Natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you naturally, attractive and lovable, inside and out. That's what this card says. So be the change you want to see in the world. But I'm going to go ahead and ask Google. If Google will talk to me, we will see. Right. What are the metaphysical properties of fluorite? Just thinking. All right, let's see if we can pop that in here. Like I said, phone is full again. These are some of what the stones look like. They usually graduate and have purple. They can even be yellow, golden, green, blue. They have many different colors. So, it's fluorite. Fluorite belongs to the family of halide minerals. All right, let's see. Oh, I really hate when things pop up on the screen. Rainbow moons come together in the gorgeous fluorite crystal. And this thing is going to keep popping up stuff. Best stones for sweeping out negative energy and leaving you with that lush freedom feeling glow. Shimmering in different shades, from crystal clear colors to pretty purple tones and soft blue hues. Fluorite is a favorite choice of those who fancy a Marie Kondo mind detox, whatever that means. Originally found in the tropics of Mexico and balmy Brazil. Let's see. The radiant sun-like energy. One glance at this gorgeous stone, you immediately get the sense that life has the potential to be simple and sublime, and that soon as the fog lifts, there's nothing but blue skies ahead. Fluorite is also known as the genius stone, paying homage to the fact that this glimmering gem is a magic mind clearer. Wow. All right, I'm looking at my fluorite. I know just the earrings to wear today. Cutting through the confusion. Maybe those decisions, right? Cutting through the confusion, your true aptitude can shine. Originally, it went by the name of fluorspar, a member of halidide family. It's composed of calcium fluoride and is loved by mineralogists. Okay, one of the most. Okay, so it has the ability to enhance mental clarity and enliven your soul with spiritual energy. But I know that this site goes on and on about it. It helps to give the wearer the sense of spirited joy, a soft calm, a deeper sleep, and a whole host of other physical, emotional, and metaphysical benefits too. Flow of flux into harmony. La la. Balance, joy. And I'm just trying to skip over stuff. So fluorite can come in many different shapes and sizes, and it just so happens that I have a fluorite. Used to be more colorful. Let me warn you, fluorite can get bleached out by the sun. The colors fade if it's left in the sun. You can leave it for a short time to cleanse it with your salt water and all. This used to have some vibrant purples and everything running through it, and blue. All the colors were in here. And the sun bleached it out quite a bit. This is my fluorite peach. It's a peach. Isn't it cool? So that's fluorite. And then we're going to go ahead and pick a rune. Well, yeah. We'll pick a trinket first. All right, Spirit, what does everyone need to know for this week of March 19th, 2022? What's best going to help them in their path in life? All right, so people are going in the Wayback Machine, really working through the memories, things that were, and maybe there's some valuable insight in those memories. So go ahead and go in your little Wayback Machine and see if something can't pop out that can help you decision make, or just having the fond memories, being able to bless things, release things, letting them go. Yes, I hear a spirit screaming at me through this whole reading. All right, Spirit, we're going to do a rune. What does everyone need to know for this week of March 19th, 2022? What's best going to help them in their path in life? This is opening. I think this is Kano, K-A-N-O, but let me just check and double check and be sure. Opening. So there's an opening in the passage that can help you, help others. Move this back a little bit so you can see it more. All right. Okie dokie. Let's see. Canoe. Yes, we need some fluorite for sure. Oh my goodness. I think I gotta find the biggest piece I have. I don't know if I have an independent. I do, but probably not big enough. Yep, I was right. Canoe. See, I get to know my runes. Opening, a renewed clarity, dispelling darkness that has been shrouding some part of your life. You are now free to receive gifts and know the joy of non-attached giving with joy. You and your eyes are now open. And for those going through the darker passage of this, I will read the reverse. Expect the darkening of the light in some situation or relationship. A friendship or partnership may be dying. Some aspect of yourself no longer appropriate for this relation. If you do not face it consciously, you could miss an opportunity. And I hear all that screaming loud and clear to me, and that just makes everything twice as scary. But oh my God. So I hope this has been a help for all of you today. And we're going to go on to the question portion. So anybody have questions? Anybody who donates gets to go first. Next week is the drawing for who wins the free reading. And of course, depending on how many people are involved, we may do more than one. I'm almost nervous to pull gifts for people, only because people that live out of the country end up winning, and I can't afford the postage. Postage is usually worth way more than the gift is, but we will see. All right. I think I might try my hand at doing both. I think I need to do some gifting. All right. So you can go ahead and post your questions now. It's a 1-2 card for a quick question answered, and more than that if you make donations, of course. I'm putting my cards away, so if you're wondering what in the world I could be doing, that is what I'm doing. It takes 30 seconds for me to see your questions. So, and don't forget, people on Facebook won't see people on YouTube, and YouTube won't see people on Facebook. Alrighty. All right. So, what questions do we have today? And don't forget, I always have to remind people that when you are on here, it really, really greatly helps us if you like, share on Facebook, and like, share, and subscribe, and follow us on YouTube. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified to see our many other broadcasts. I missed the full moon this month. It was yesterday or the day before. I'm sorry I didn't get on there and do the ritual. I even forgot to light a candle for myself, and trust me, I really needed to do that. But neither here nor there. So please don't forget to give me thumbs up, little hearts, whatever it is that you can do, showing us that you appreciate and like this channel and what we do here, what we offer. All right. Lisa's on here? Oh, there's Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Welcome. All right, Mama. Anything you want to focus on? I can only imagine. Let's see. What card shall it be? All right, whoa. All right, Mom. I'm going to do 2 cards for you. One's going to be Divine Circus. One's going to be Rumi, because they're more meaningful and they really talk to the self. All right, Spirit. Yeah, Barb, I agree. All right, so for Anna. All right, Spirit, this is for my mama. What does she need to know right now? We're going to say for the rest of this month of March, or this week. Pinhead Puncello. All right. So this is kind of being that jester. Isn't that something? Those the clowns that you would collect. So sometimes everything's not black and white, and sometimes things are black and white. I'm just seeing what Spirit tells me. Surface. There's so many things beneath the surface. And it's like waiting for something with calm certainty. That things will work out in a beautiful way. Just like listening to hear if they're telling me anything else about this. Number 24. I'm going to read that to you. Do you ever feel just a little too blessed with new ideas, dreams, and ambitions? My mother's mind goes 100 miles an hour, 24/7. Maybe it feels like you need more hours in the day to attain all you desire, to complete every course, read every book, create every dream, and live at least 10 lifetimes in just one. Or maybe you just feel overwhelmed with possibilities and choices, with demands on your time and things to do. Yeah, mind is definitely working overtime there. And yeah, it's funny. That's how we all feel. Okay, one of the gifts and the challenges of the modern world is that we can be spoilt for choice. We have so many possible paths, so many choices to make on a daily basis that sometimes excitement can become overwhelming, or a feeling of trying to do everything and getting nothing much accomplished in the process. The pinhead Pucello knows how to solve this dilemma. The entire universe can dance on the head of a pin. That means you only need one point from which everything can come alive. If you narrow down your choices to one, just follow one for now. Everything else will come in time, just as it would water roots of the trees. And notice that not only do the roots grow, but so does the trunk and the branches and the leaves and the flowers and the bird life attracted to the tree and so on. So do you need to just attend to one important task and the rest will happen naturally? It might seem like you are giving up on the many to tend to the one, but if you tend to the one, the many can come to life according to the timing of life itself. I've just felt the need to actually read this whole thing, so I'm going to just read a little bit more. It seems we have time. We don't have very many questions here today. The Pinhead Bucello card comes to you with a prediction for your future and guidance for the present moment. Whatever confusion or overwhelm, or whatever grand plans you are imagining, even those that seem so vast as to be impossible, the next step to your success is one simple step through. Though there may be so much to do, you can accomplish truly magnificent feats if you are willing to take just one step after the other. If you have too many choices to make, Pinhead Pucello guides you to just choose one thing for now. That will be enough to get everything else moving too, even if it seems like you have to give up everything in favor of something else. Any sacrifice is temporary in nature, and just like the trees that grow fruit, when you tend to the roots, everything will come together. Perhaps surprisingly so. In due course, for now, you are to move the many to the one, and eventually that one will move to the many into life. That's cool. There is an affirmation that I think, and I know that your questions revolve around so many things, and that's why I'm reading all of this. So I'm apologizing to everybody else who might be waiting. All right, the affirmation. Say the following affirmation aloud to boost the power of this message and to integrate it into your body, mind, and soul. You can say it morning and evening for a few days or even a few months. This is probably good for everybody. Or just at the end of your healing trick. One step at a time, every day, every moment, I create my destiny divine. So, again, I will read that one more time. The thing to say is one step at a time, every day, every moment, I create my destiny divine. That's cool. I'm going to say it. The magic in 3. One step at a time, every day, every moment, I create my destiny divine. I think that was a pretty good, powerful card there. I love it. All right. So we're going to do a roomie. Didn't know you were going to get so much out of this, huh, Mom? I think we all need to hear this stuff. All right, Spirit, what else does she need to know? What's best going to help her in her path in life right now? What does she need to know? What does she need to know? My goodness. Here we go. There's actually 2 cards. There's another one sticking out, so we're just going to go ahead and be generous today. All right. So this is worry, worry, worry. Look at that person just worrying. And the angel is like, hey, it's okay. Look at all this like orange and pink and everything. Everything is being created in love. So watch for the signs of spring. And there's someone down here trying to come in too. It looks like they're almost like a minister or something, sort of praying for you. That's cool. All right. So it says, The human gift. Such attraction is offered by the beloved with... I'm going to have to bring this closer. I can't see it. It's blurry in the camera. Such attraction is offered by the beloved with sweetness and generosity, yet such jealousy comes from you with so much doubt and suspicion. Do you berate yourself, blazing angel, because you have moments where you cannot trust and love more than you believe in your fear? Rise now from your doubts and admonishments, and let your human self be loved. Even with all the doubt, you are a cherished one of the great beloved and always shall be. Be kind to your heart. That is accurate for my mom. Yep. I know. You worry so much. That's just because you're such a loving person. You worry for everyone. And it's appreciated. Your little warning signs are appreciated. So when you know you are appreciated. So if you have to, you can take a screenshot of that, or you can come back and read that later if you need to. This is the other card that was popping out of the deck. It was just sticking out. So I'll read this one too. Don't worry. I think we're going to get to everyone here today. And it's the green. Surround yourself with nature. Do some grounding. I even feel water. To me, this looks like a little mini waterfall going into the pond. So being in and around water will really help you to release, but focus on that fact. So if you're taking a bath, nice bath, just saying, I'm releasing all stress and anxiety and expectations. I let everything go effortlessly, and everything shall turn out wonderful and divine timing. And, just say something like this when you're in the tub or you're out in nature. Do your releasing of the fears and the worry, because it does not do a body good to hold on to that stuff. Trust me, I know. I've been feeling it myself. So, enter the garden of delights. What remains buried in the soil will always endeavor to reach out. Is that what it says? Yeah, endeavor to reach out. Endeavor. To tussle with the parts of us that would deny aliveness is risky, with such potential for heartache. Yet what could be more heart-wrenching than the slow death of a precious human soul, suffocated by fear and inertia? So Rumi is your midwife. He is standing at the threshold with you now. Will you say a deep yes to your life? Just let it go. Let it go. Isn't that the Frozen theme song? Let it go. Let it go. All right. So, wow. Yep. It all applies to the fear. And I know these are things that are going on because she fears for her baby. All right. I love you, Mom. Okay. Trust me, I'm doing everything I can to be as careful and thorough as possible. So try to relax. Oy vey. All right. So, may I have a card pull? Okay. Right? I know, Mom. It's almost freaky. It is really freaky how accurate cards are. I swear I think only one time in my life did I not agree with the cards, and I think it was because someone else was focusing so much on someone else that the cards turned out to be for them instead of the person I was reading. And that was it. It's very interesting. All right, so Auntie, I think we need a card for our home purchase, maybe a general card. What does Spirit want us to know? Good question. All right. I'm almost afraid to pull one of these cards. All right, Spirit, for Barbara Lewis and myself, I guess, about the purchase of the home. What is it that we need to know? What is it that we need to look out for? Or how is it going to turn out? Anything you show us or tell us here today, greatly appreciated. See, I guess that person did not stick around. This is why I say, I can't just do readings with somebody that asks a question at the beginning of the show and they disappear. All right, Spirit. right. So, honestly, don't know which way this came up, so I'm going to read it both ways. This is the Six of Wands. So, if it was right side up, I'm going to say it's successful negotiations that we can like win the bid, or we can win whatever it is that we're looking for, maybe in repairs and such. But if it came out reversed, maybe we won't be so successful and we have to tread carefully. Maybe if we think we're going to win, or we win part of it, maybe we won't win all of it. So let's just see what else we got going on here. I get nervous even looking into it anymore. All right, Spirit, and we're going to do the easy cards to understand. All right, Spirit, what is it that Barbara Lewis and myself need to know about this home moving? Oh, my God. Okay, so this did come up reversed, and that's a good thing. The Tower card means everything changes, and you know, kind of did, because we realized that there was a little bit more going on than we thought with that house. But the Tower is reversed. So instead of everything come tumbling down around us, this is everything's not going to be as bad as we think it is. So I think that this might mean that maybe we will get the help, or you know, that we need. I don't think everything is going to be totally peachy keen. We may not get everything that we ask for, but I do believe someone's going to work with us on it. So let's see what else we got. Woo! There it is. Cards on the floor. Can I reach it? All right. I want a good shuffle on this, and then I'll go ahead and do Divine Circus and Rumi. Tarot scares me sometimes. So, sometimes they're just so bold and blunt that when you're already sensitive, it's like a smush. Call it a Cledon. What's a Cledon, Lisa? All right. Oh my God. Thank you for giving me a good card. Okay. Woo. Does that sound wild or what? Okay. So we have Ace of Cups. It feels like we will be very happy with whatever outcome comes. This is our cup overfloweth. So that is good. I think we will be very happy with the negotiations and what the outcome is. Whether it's not getting it or is getting it, but I believe it's going to be help that's contained within it. So we won't have to worry, but there's a lot of changes. There's changes that need to be had for sure. We should not accept it the way it is. That's what that tells me. And with the negotiations, again, even if this card was reversed, I don't think, you know, they would not take 60,000 off. That's just crazy. But like you were saying before, they may meet us halfway, and that would be most awesome. And then, of course, with the help that I believe that we can obtain. All right, Divine Circus, Spirit, what do we need to know for Divine Circus? Oh, Lisa, how did you get up there? Oh my goodness. Yes. The universe definitely wants to answer your questions, Lisa. All right. All right, Spirit, for Barbara Lewis, myself, what do we need to know in concerning this home? Whoa. Come on. Jumping all. Oh, my God. So we got the rah. The rah, stress. Rah. Shish, boom, bah. All right. So again, I will go ahead and read that. It does feel like, again, we are going to win something out of this, or the right thing will come along. And this is kind of what I'm going to say to that. Have you had enough of the dark side of life? Fear, doubt, uncertainty, anxiety, frustration, and believing that you cannot manifest your dreams are a sign that you've been in the darkness too long. It's your time to step out of the darkness and into the light. Ooh. All right, I'm going to read a little more since so much is running on this. It takes a lot of courage to leave darkness behind and embrace the light. To step into the light means that you give up attachment to drama, the stories of suffering and the pain of the past. You don't deny your struggles or your pain, but you know it is possible to let go in favor of trust, reassurance, comfort, and commitment to what holds meaning for you. Again and again and again, for as often as needs be until you are free. Sometimes the courage of stepping into the light means a willingness to set aside the mental anguish and say, today, I just choose to trust that everything is going to work out according to a higher and unconditional loving plan that has my best interest at heart. It means that you acknowledge that you have gone through without needing to keep score. It means that you are willing to pay more attention to what is happening in this moment and to believe wholeheartedly that the universe is working with you and for you and not against you. Like the sun cracking through the night to bring the dawn of a new day, the oracle of Ra 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 is your divine wake-up call. Your dark days are numbered, and your time in the divine spotlight is upon you. Be willing to shine your light, even if no one else around you seems to understand. Acknowledge or recognize it at first, or even for a long time. You are brave enough to shine true with or without others holding your hand and encouraging you. Ooh, maybe others need to find their way to you so they can help you or be helped by your light. For that to happen, you are going to need to stand in the dark and shine with trust, patience, and courage. If you've been in the dark, so to speak, for a while, you might find it hard to trust in the light at first. You might worry that the goodness won't last and that it's better to be pessimistic now than disappointed later. Those are tricks of darkness. Don't believe in them. Trust in the power of light within you and don't be afraid to let it shine bright. Damn. Lisa, that's for you too, by the way. Holy crap. I know you're feeling it. Yeah, you're right. When you're reading for someone else, I'm telling you, this is because it's a weekly message. I really think that the right people are all brought together at the right time to hear those messages. I'm telling you, I did a reading the other day, and I was surprised I didn't bust out crying because I'm like, oh my God, I feel like every single part of this message is so for me. And Spirit will do that for me. When I need a message, because I don't trust tapping in for myself when it's this intense, I do at other times. But when it's this intense, I have to hear it through somebody else's reading. So they send the right people to me. It's freaky. All right. So let's see the healing trip. All right. Let's go to the affirmation. Say the following affirmation aloud to boost the power of this message and to integrate it into your body, mind, and soul. You can say morning and in the evening for a few days or a few months, or just at the end of your healing trick. Light infuses all parts of me and my life with loving power. Protection and peace. Rah, rah, rah. So again, light infuses all parts of me and my life with loving power, protection, and peace. Rah, rah, rah. You know, I don't like saying that word protection, right? Implies fear. All right. But light infuses all parts of me and my life with loving power, protection, and peace. Rah, rah, rah. There we go. All right. And for those who maybe want to take a screenshot out of it so you can see it later or utilize it later, there it is, the affirmation for the rah, rah, rah. Okay. Woo! All right. That was intense. So I don't know. I think we got enough message out of that. Does anyone else feel that way? We'll do the quick roomie and then be done with this and on to, I don't know if it was Dreamweaver or Lisa who asked for a card. All right, Spirit. What does Barbara Lewis and myself need to know, especially concerning this home? What card is just going to help us in our path in life with this? Okay. That's interesting. Okay. I can see so many different things in that card. Creation, progress. We got the orange and the red and the happiness. It's a mountain to climb, but it feels like the energy and power is bigger than that mountain. Stretches out to the universe and the others. All right, so it says, from nothing to everything. Oh, my friend, if you are hanging, all right. If you are longing to be written on, become a blank page. Sorry, that's funny. I say, oh, my friend, if you are longing, why do I keep saying hanging? If you're hanging, if you are longing to be written on, become a blank page. Sometimes, this is why I'm just waiting for the universe to act and see what comes, because I was just too overwhelmed. I took a me day yesterday. Sometimes you are asked to surrender a fantasy because reality is knocking at your door. It is divine paradox that reality may deliver what you have been fantasizing about, but in an unexpected form. The divine knows how it will work best. Let go with trust in your heart. The divine is guiding you from fantasy into the fulfillment of what you have imagined. Interesting. So I'm going to be okay with whatever the outcome is, because I'm going to trust. I keep talking to the universe and say, if this isn't the right place and there is something better that really wants to come into our life, then just don't let this happen. Whatever it takes to not to let this happen. But if this is for us, then provide everything that we need to make it a good, happy transition, perfect fit, where everything goes smoothly. No little nasties. We don't have no room or time for nasties anymore. Be gone with their bad self. That's how I look at that. All right, so I hope that has been of some help. Whee! All righty, let's see, I'm going to see who is next for sure. I think it may have been Lisa. Cards everywhere. That was intense. All right. Notice when you're waiting for answers, everything's intense. All right. Cards everywhere. Let's see, so who was next? All right. So Nia, I'm assuming you're no longer there anymore, because I have not heard from you. This is what I mean. This is exactly why I do it this way. All right. You still asking about the same things too, by the way. They have a card pull for my car, check engine light on, and 2 other ones as well. My goodness. My recommendation to you is get another vehicle. You're having nothing but problems with that thing, and the thing's too expensive to fix. But that's me. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say. All right, I don't know how you want me to word this question, Lisa. It's interesting. Cledon, that's what you're saying, yeah. What's my Cledon? Yeehaw, rah, rah, rah. Thank you. Could you repeat this again? One step at a time, every day, every moment. Oh, did I? Okay. I don't know if you heard that, so. All right, so are you talking about the Divine Circus card? Oh, yeah, rah, rah, rah. Rah. There's the book. Okay. Rah. Yeah, it was 10. All right, I will repeat that one more time. Get ready. All right, affirmation. You repeat one step at a time. All right, where are we? I mean, there's more to this too, and I'm gonna do your chant, rah rah rah, whilst compounding air. You are calling in a brand new era of light that's relieving of suffering for you and all beings. You have finished your healing trick. All right, say the affirmations aloud to boost the power. Light infuses all parts of me and my life with loving power, protection, and peace. Rah, rah, rah. But that's not what you're talking about. There's another page, too. Here. That's the healing trick. So in case you can freeze frame this and play it back, if your monitor picks it up. For some reason, it always can look really clear here. But when you play this back, I've noticed that all the cars and everything look blurry. I don't know how to readjust the pixels or whatever. I've looked and I can't figure it out. All right. So, okay. Like the sun cracking through the night to bring the dawn of a new day, the oracle of Ra 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 is your wake-up call. Let's see. You're willing, Today, I just choose to trust that everything is going to work out according to a higher and unconditionally loving divine plan that has my best interest at heart. It means that you acknowledge that you've gone through without needing to keep score. Okay. I'm not sure where that is. I'm sorry, Auntie. I can't find it. I have to show it to you later. All right. Do you know how expensive used cars are now? I don't have a car payment. Do not want one. Yes, but you sell that car and you know it was worth some money, but say it has some issues, and then you will have what you need to just outright buy another car. That's what I'm saying. All right. Yeah, I don't know why I can't find that passage. All right. So for Lisa, I have a car pull from my car. Check it engine light, and 2 other ones are on as well. All right, Spirit. What does Lisa need to know about her car? What's going on with it? Can it be fixed? There's your suggestion. Okay. All right. I got the star and I got the star reversed. So we can see what's going on in the star. We're going to turn this around. I want to look at it here. Okay, so with the helping of others all the time, you shine that light, but it's you who needs the help right now, of course. Lisa, this card is reminding me that maybe you should go to like St. Vincent de Paul or something like that and ask them if they can assist you with this vehicle. And I feel that you need to start bringing this vehicle to someone else, because I don't think he's getting to the main problem of this vehicle and why all these things are happening. There feels like there is one main issue that everything else is stemming from, whether it's the electronic brain or whatever. And it feels like there's something else there. So I'm going to leave that reversed here for you. All right, Spirit, what does she need to do for this vehicle? Any messages for her? What can help Lisa right now? This situation. We got the wheel, but it always is right side up in this deck. So this is a lot of emotional stuff. Wow. Message I got on that one. Your vehicle is a reflection of you right now. It's taking on your emotional crap. How interesting. You are definitely affecting the electronics of your vehicle. And it's time for a change. The overhaul and the work needs to be done. It's stressful, it's costly, but it feels like it'll be worth it all. And that is the message I'm getting from Spirit. All right, Spirit, what else does she need to know? Vehicle? Oh, no. Oh no, Lisa. All right. That's exactly what I said. I think it's time. I know you love that vehicle, but you might be able to get something comparable. But something's got to go. Either that or is exactly what I was saying, finding a new person to look at it. But that new person may tell you it's time. This vehicle is now going to nickel and dime you to death, and it's never going to be right. So you might need to move on to a new vehicle. Oh, I so know that is not what you want to hear. All right. So, do you want Divine Circus, Rumi? What would you like? Because this is going to be for you. So, Divine Circus, we'll start with that. All right, Spirit, for Divine Circus here for Lisa. You know, look at it this way. So many people are in need of money. Sometimes they don't care what they're selling their vehicles for. Oh my God. Lisa. All right. I don't think I've seen this one before. Oh, yes, I have. Okay. The Clown of Crossroads. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. The Clown of Crossroads is that you have now come to the crossroads where you must make a choice. Betterment or keep following the old pattern and just kind of living the old ways of things sucking you dry. Oh my God. See, sometimes it feels like a personal message for me too. All right, so we got number 32. Let's look up and see what 32 has to say. Opportunity is upon you, though it may seem like a farewell to what you have known. This chance is a crossroads, a time when you can go left or right. You cannot continue with everything as it has been. And this means that something will have to be released for something else to be gained. It's time for you to take your chances and make a choice. Whoa. Sorry. For people who don't know me, we know Lisa very well. Hey, Robert. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. All right, let's read some more for you. We've read the other ones. The Clown of Crossroad card comes to you when you are at a choice point, a time for you to make decisions and realize that your life does not have to continue on as it has been anymore. You are at a pattern breaking, life changing moment, or soon will be. Of course, you can try to continue with the status quo, keeping things the same as they are now for as long as you can. However, in doing so, you will be saying no to the pathway opening up for you. Dun, dun, dun. Leading to a different life ahead. Yay! In nature, all things must grow. What is suitable for one phase of development might be unduly constraining or inadequate, stimulating for the next phase of growth. When the Clown of the Crossroads comes to you, she tells you that it is time for a new phase in life to begin. You cannot continue on without making a clear choice, a commitment to what matters to you, a decision to see something through or let it go once and for all. Be patient as you feel for the truth of your choice, whilst remaining courageous enough to not procrastinate and become stuck in the indecision. The crossroads often means leaving something behind as a rite of passage. You cannot take your whole life with you into new territory. Certain people may be able to change and grow along with you, but other relationships, situations, or circumstances will have to be sacrificed on the altar of new life. This can be difficult, and you must honor your loss, whilst at the same time remembering that it is for the sacred purpose which will ultimately bring you greater joy. Do you hear this? Hear this? Hear this? All right. For now, you are in mourning for a morning. Yep, I know that one. And they spelled you are mourning as sadness, for a morning as a new day. There is the letting go and releasing in readiness for a new beginning. you may feel excited and sad. It's kind of how I feel right now. If you are grieving, know that your tears are cleansing you, freeing you from the past and watering the new seeds in your garden of life. If you are already at the point of excitement, but perhaps also fear, as you contemplate the risk of leaping into the unknown destiny, take heart. It is your time to leap, and when the timing is right, whomever and whatever is required to catch you on the other side of your leap shall be there. That is awesome. All right, we're going to give you an affirmation. You may like to finish your healing trick by stating the following affirmation, and to boost the power of this message and to integrate it into your body, mind, and soul. You can say it morning and evening, or a few days, or even a few months, just at the end of your healing trick. The saying is, I make my choices from my heart at every crossroads in my life, always finding my way to greater happiness, peace, and pleasure. Again, so you can write it down. Yeah, I know you're sitting there dumbfounded. I make my choices from my heart at every crossroads in my life, always finding my way to a greater happiness, peace, and pleasure. One more time. We always say it 3 times. I make my choices from my heart at every crossroads in my life, always finding my way to greater happiness, peace, and pleasure. And I'm going to give this to you so you can freeze frame it, write it down. I can't get this, so this part won't close. There we go. Is it this one? All right. Hopefully you can see it. I know this thing is not the best. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That is for you. Well, I say you got your reading. You missed the show. We'll have to watch it later. I got a message saying you were coming on at 11. So I figured it was 12 my time. My bad. Wow. I got on 15 minutes early today, Robert. Or not 15 minutes early. I was ready 15 minutes early. I got on probably 5 minutes early. Yeah. So, Lisa, what you think about that? You need to make a move, girl. You've been needing to make a move for years. And so many different things. You love that car, just like I love my apartment. I love this town. But something about letting new life in, it's like, as long as you stay stagnant, nothing else changes. So this has been a money pit for you. Yeah. Sorry to say. I know it's just been your life, but it says something bigger and better, if that's even possible, right? To come along. So I hope that has been some help for you. All right. So, next week is going to be our show for picking a prize winner. You're always welcome to donate later on. You don't have to donate during the show. I will be keeping my eyes on donations. I will go ahead and enter you into the contest to win. And so if you're watching this show later, you know how that's going to go. Let's see. Current comment. There we go. So at this point now, we'd like to remind you to please like, share, subscribe, and follow. Hit that notification bell on YouTube and help support this channel. We need to get 1,000 viewers, everyone. This is my goal. And if you don't have anything to donate, then sharing and asking people to subscribe is free. And it still greatly shows your appreciation, and it helps me out in leaps and bounds. So I take that over donation. Really, it'd be great if you could do both, but I'd take that over donation. Oh, I hope you appreciated the messages today. They all seem to be hitting right on and hitting home for many people. Many people. Seems like many people are in need of a little push forward, a little extra information. And I believe that has came to be today. So hopefully it was of help for you. Please, those thumbs up, the hearts, whatever it is you can give. Doesn't matter when you watch this. And the ways to donate and everything are below if you choose that you would like to donate. If you want to write for a private reading, you can contact me on the information here on the screen, thevioletSage@AOL.com. And put reading in the subject line. Very important because I get so much junk mail. There's possibility I may never find it if you don't do that. So hopefully you will see how accurate and fitting this is for you. And you will stay tuned, share this, and hopefully everything happens with wonderful purpose and happiness as the outcome. All right, says, thank you. Not what I wanted to hear, but I know you're right. You are. I know how right you are. I am stunned at how profound accuracy. Thank you. Yeah, I know. It's been screaming leaps and bounds. I'm finding that I'm not getting the answers myself. But when I do something for someone else, there they are staring me in the face. So, yep. It's awesome. You're welcome, Auntie Barb, and everyone on the show. Hey, Robert. Thank you for tuning in and joining us. And much love and light to you all. And have a blessed week. And good luck on your choices and your decisions. They'll always bring you to a new chance at higher good and happiness. This is what we all have to remember. Much love and light. Mwah. Blessings. Namaste.